Jesus says in John 14, verse 6, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. See, about 4 or 5 years ago, I found myself in a club in central London, and I just made it for happy hour, and I got my rum and ginger beer, my drink of choice, come on. And usually I'll grab my drinks and I'll just go into the crowd and I'll start just doing my stuff. But on this night, for some reason, I found myself standing at the back and just observing. And it just hit me. And I asked myself this question: is this it? Is my sense of fulfillment just attached to this? You see, during that time, I used to work for a ladies' fashion brand, and I also did a bit of modeling as well. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. I mean, who doesn't want free clothes and discount? I do. Now, I got to experience so many great opportunities working there, but for some reason, I just wanted something else. I wanted something more. You see, Jesus says he is the way, but I didn't know which way to go. Shortly after that night, I found myself at a bus stop. There's a bus stop near my home that I go to chill and clear my head. And I was asking myself these questions. Is this it? What is next? Question after question. And I remember it like it was yesterday, sitting opposite the co-op, and a bus went past and it said life, faith, and meaning. If you've got questions about life, try Alpha. And I just thought, let's just ignore that. Moments later, a second bus went past and it had the same poster on it. But I thought to myself, it's got to be a coincidence. So I left it, went home. Next day, went to work, and on my way back from work on the Central Line, surprise, surprise, I saw a third poster. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. It's got to be a sign from God. So I went online to the website to see when the next Alpha course will be starting. And it just so happened to be the next course was starting the following Wednesday. So as it was leading up to Wednesday, I was umming and ahhing about whether or not I should go. But eventually I caved in and I went. So I rocked up on the drive all on my own, and I was greeted and they placed me into a group. Little did I know that it was going to be one of the best experiences ever. You see, Jesus says that he is the truth. And I found that in my experience, that the overwhelming evidence proves that he is the truth. See, I didn't care to question the evidence around Jesus. And as each week went on Alpha, it's like the puzzle just started to fit. There was so much evidence around his life, his death, and also his resurrection. And that is what really moved me. You see, Jesus also says that he comes to give life and life in all its fullness. I didn't realize that he had a plan and a purpose for me, and a good purpose. And as I slowly discovered more and more about Jesus, I recognized that he was calling me into something else. I realized that there's a difference between preference and purpose. You see, I preferred, and I thought I was going to stay in fashion, move to Sweden, live there for the rest of my life, and eat Swedish meatballs, and that was me done. Life is sorted. But God was calling me into something new. He was calling me into something different. You see, there's nothing wrong with working in fashion or doing the modeling, but God had a different purpose for me. It's so crazy that I look back, 4 or 5 years ago, as I walked up that drive, and I just didn't have a sense of direction. But now I sit here, now training to be a pastor, because God is calling me onto this pathway. It's crazy. You see, one of the things that I realize is that sometimes you don't see the impact of the seed that you sow into someone's life. Till today, I don't know who designed that poster. Till today, I don't know who put in money to put the posters on those buses. I don't know. If you're watching this, then shout out to you. Thank you. Sometimes it's the smallest seeds that we sow into people's lives that can have such a great impact. And that's been my experience. Jesus says he is the way, he is the truth, and he is the life. And in finding that for myself, I've begun to understand the purpose in which he has for me. In Jesus' name.